now.
Alright, testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, we're going to be doing in a few minutes a video on the importance of tools that every caricature artist needs to do this caricature business that we talk about on this blog. And one of the main tools I use is called a Tombow brush pen. Very important, this Tombow brush pen. It's a double-sided pen, has a nice conical tip on the big side. On the small side it has this nice little tip, blah blah blah. So you got the Tombow brush pen. Okay, we also have Pitt Artist pen. This is a bold Pitt Artist pen. That's when you're doing like really fine lines. The thing about these brush pens is that you want to be careful. You know, when you're drawing with them, you want to use a very light hand. You don't want to bear down on them because you can ruin the tip very easily. Okay, these are excellent for getting nice calligraphy type of lines. Very smooth. You can draw very quickly. It's like using a brush. That's why I call brush pens. Okay. Now another surprising marker that you can use that a lot of people don't really pay attention to are good old Crayola markers. I mean, they're made for 5-year-olds. You know, you've seen a 5-year-old color, and they kind of stand up to pounding. I noticed that these pens, they have a nice conical tip that you can bear down on. It can take some pounding, but since you're an adult, you can control yourself. You don't have to act like a moron, like a gorilla with these. But, you know, they have a nice kind of edge to them also. And the ink flow is very good. Okay, what else we have? I know a lot of artists frown on these pens, but I call them old reliable. Sharpie. Great thing about a Sharpie is you can mark on any surface. It comes in a variety of widths. This is a fine point, you know, which also is good for drawing. The tip is a conical tip, which you can get a variety of line widths on this tool, which you want to have that, you know, for excellent line quality, which we'll demonstrate in another video called Line Quality, obviously. What's also good about the Sharpie is that you get a very long-lasting, consistent ink flow, which when you're doing a party of, you have 40 to 50, sometimes 100 people there, you don't want your pens to die out on you. Now, the Pitt Artist brush pen, the Tombow brush pens, they have a life that's relatively short. I mean, after about 10 people, in my opinion, the tip, no matter how careful you are, starts to become a little frayed, and you start to lose some of that beautiful line quality that you want and some of that ink flow. The Sharpie, it's a basic kind of mark. It really doesn't let you down. The lines that you make are not quite as beautiful, not quite as curved as with the brush pens, but if you really want consistent line quality, you might want to use this. Another, not a marker, although it's called a marker, is a China marker. I don't know why they call these China markers. They don't come from China. I've never seen any Chinese people using them. I'm not going to go there. But it has more in common with the crayon family than anything else. But what's good about this is it's good for sketching really fast, especially when you're sketching a subject like a child who moves around a lot and maybe you can't get that nice precise shot, you know, that you want. So again, to recap, these are very important tools that you need in your artist toolbox if you're going to be drawing live. Okay, number 1, of course, Tombow brush pen. Number 2 choice is the Pitt Artist brush pen. Number 3 would be the Crayola marker, the fat ones. Okay, number 4, Sharpie, good old reliable Sharpie. And number 5 would be the China marker. Okay, and you can, I know I numbered these, but you can use these tools in any combination that you want. I suggest you bring all of them along, you know, and some of them have more advantages Then the others like Sharpies. Obviously, you can buy those anywhere. So I mean, they have a big advantage over all the others. But they're all good. Experiment with them all and see, what works for you. If you have any questions or comments, you can feel free to write me at cartoonsforyou2@aol.com or visit the website at www.subwaysurfer.blogspot.com. So that's your caricature tip for today. What are you waiting for? Go turn the video off and start drawing. That's it.